Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my stream. I'm Sparrow. If it's daytime for you, I hope you're having a good day. And if it's nighttime for you, I hope you had a good day. And I hope you have a good rest of your night. Hello, Gold. Hello, Peas. How are we doing today? My microphone's slightly loud. Let me turn it down a bit. Okay. Um, Today we're talking about Star Wars and guys, I have a camera. I have a face cam again. My lighting is really jacked up right now because one, the sun is shining directly into my window, so I have a box in front of the window, but also I cannot fix the lighting without either it being dark over here or the sun just blasting me in the face. But yes, I do have a cam today. Hello, Cindy Boone. How are you? My hair is so long. Yes, I have very long hair. But believe it or not, Peas, it used to go all the way down to my butt. It used to be much longer than this. This only goes to like halfway down my torso. Natural lighting is fine. See, yes, natural lighting is fine. However, the sun is directly shining in my face. It's like too bright for the camera to handle, almost. If we stream long enough to where the sun passes by, then I will remove the box and the lighting will be slightly better. If I could, I would move my light on top of my monitor over to my other monitor, but the cord is not long enough, sadly. But today, chat, we're talking about Star Wars. I watched all 6 Star Wars movies for the first time the past 2 weeks. I had seen A New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back when I was 14 years old, but I didn't remember any of it. The only thing I remembered from A New Hope was... Oh, I'm getting notifications. The only thing I remembered from A New Hope was the very ending scene where Luke destroys the Death Star. That's all I remembered. Oop, hit my microphone. I have valuable input. What's your input, Gold? Do share. I am curious to know if my phone would calm down. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Please calm yourself. The fact that my father practically raised me on Star Wars, so I have input. Okay, then give input. Don't just say you have input. Give the input. My favorite episode was episode 3. And Egg's undeafened. Oh yeah, by the way, talking about Star Wars with Egg, should have mentioned that. I'm not alone today. I have Egg. Yes, Gold, I am a simp for Anakin Skywalker. Leave me alone.
Playlist.
Hello?
Oh my god, hello!
Hi. You're so loud. Oh my god. Let me turn that down a bit.
Be down, please.
I did. How are you?
I'm doing really well.
Good.
Surprisingly, I've got some caffeine in me. Pepsi is definitely helping.
Helping the hangover?
Yeah.
Good.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to talk about Star Wars.
Fuck yeah. Man. Where do you start? I'll say for my little, what's it called? Context here. I've watched Star Wars, been a fan of it since I was 3 years old, when I was given a Wii and Lego Star Wars game. So
I've had people trying to get me to watch Star Wars for my entire life. I've heard references it to my entire life. I've had people talk to me about it and not know what they're talking about, and I've had many people try to get me to watch it and fail.
And then you finally did
And
it.
then I finally did it on my own terms too. I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna watch Star Wars. I'm gonna do it,
Good job.
and I did it, and I'm happy. I love it. It's so good.
Fuck yeah.
Gold
And
says
what?
Gold says I'm simping for the wrong hot Jedi.
Mm,
Gold thinks I
mm.
should be simping for Space Jesus.
Space Jesus. Okay, which one is Space Jesus?
I'm going to assume Obi-Wan.
I see that. I see that. I mean, come on. Obi-Wan is.
Oh yeah, I like Obi-Wan, but Anakin Skywalker, man, come on.
I
Anakin
think.
Skywalker's where it's at.
I think if you want to talk Star Wars hotness, I do think Obi-Wan takes more of that cake.
Mm-mm.
Um,
No, 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 no.
absolutely,
No, 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 no,
absolutely
no,
does.
no, 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 no. Absolutely not. You
I
mean
like the quirky, how do you even describe it? Like,
sass?
no, I was meaning like talent. Like he is super talented. He's super good. He's very quirky and fun. And he even is. So have you seen how much he is like that in real life as well? There's
You
like
mean
a
Ewan McGregor, his actor?
yes, yes. In real life too. There's like videos of him out in like on a boat somewhere, just like looking at seals or something with just a yellow like rain jacket on,
Uh
and it's
huh.
just looking like, look, that's insane, or like something. It's been
I
a while
mean,
since
yeah.
I've seen it, but
But Anakin Skywalker, that's where my heart's at.
I think he has. It's one of those things where it's like he looks really good, and then every time he opens his mouth, it's like, woof, you know what I mean?
Oh, Egg, did you know that I'm an idiot and I'm like freaking out over how dark my camera is when I can literally just change the exposure in my settings?
Yeah, yeah, good job.
I'm dumb. And
I
now
feel
it's
like
really fucking bright.
that will affect your FPS. FYI.
My FPS is fine.
That's me. Oh my god. Okay, good. You didn't hear that on stream.
What?
I've actually, I've actually turned off so that you don't, people don't hear just everything in my headphones, which is a good thing because sometimes I just click on things and
Good job.
audio gets shooted back at me. That's.
Gold wants me to do a smash or pass stream for Star Wars characters.
I'm very happy to be there if you would do that.
Gold, get on it. Make a Star Wars smash or pass thing, and me and Egg will do a stream discussing it.
For now, if we're going to talk about the hotness of these characters next time, I do really want to hear what your thoughts are on the whole thing.
I really like it. I really, really like Star Wars. I thought when I started watching it, I was super scared I wasn't going to like it because sci-fi doesn't really seem to be my thing from like
Mhm.
other movies, but I really, really like Star Wars.
Yeah, like one of the very big thing that I've heard about Star Wars specifically is that it doesn't play into like only being sci-fi or only being fantasy, but it's a very, very big mix of the two. When you don't think about it too often, when you just think about Star Wars, because it's just supposed to be the little spaceship lightsabers zoom bang bang, you know?
Spaceships. Oh my god, I can't talk.
Spaceships like
No,
rods.
he spaceships, lightsabers. What did you say? Zoom, bang, bang.
Yeah.
That's guys. That's Star Wars. Everyone, Star Wars in a
I
nutshell.
that's what I said people assume, all right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's they play a lot into the planets that they're on, and it's just so,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's really good. If you didn't know, if people didn't know.
Really, I had no idea that you thought it was good.
I have a lot of
Definitely didn't freak out when I told you I had watched A New Hope by myself of my own will.
well, I was surprised, I was surprised to uh finally actually started. I feel like I've talked about Star Wars with you since getting to know you.
I like when you talk about Star Wars. It's very fun how you nerd out.
Yes, I have a lot of stories that I want to tell about nerding out.
Don't you have a stormtrooper cutout in your room or something?
Okay, let me just show you something real quick.
Guys, he's
Now,
pulling
this
it
is not
out.
a cutout.
What is it?
This right here is a, I think, 1:4
Oh, that thing.
model of a clone trooper
A
from the
clone
second
trooper.
era and the 501st Legion. I don't know. I feel like I should know the names of that. In my defense, I'm no longer in the Star Wars club that I was in school. I
L.
don't.
Shame
I was
on
literally
you.
in fourth to fifth grade. I was literally in a baby villager that I think he's a little bit more evil than a
Baby villager. Evil. Baby witch.
more. It's not really witch-like either, but more, I guess, on
No,
that
just
spectrum
accept
of
it.
evil.
Just accept it.
Yeah, I love him, and he watches over my room. You know, I also
This dude's
have
got the
so
hiccups.
much.
He has
I
the
do have the
hiccups.
hiccup.
Funny.
You want to
Fuck
talk
you.
about
Fuck
Clone
you.
Wars? The best clone is Captain Rex, but I can't talk about him because you haven't watched Clone Wars yet.
Now, if it was a baby villager, would have to kick it though. I
You
would
want to
have.
talk about
Good thing it's
clones?
not.
The best clone is Captain Rex, but I can't talk about him because you
Nope.
haven't watched Clone Wars 6. But I
I
know
disagree.
about I know about him a little bit
I
because
disagree.
spoilers.
I do not think Captain Rex is the best one. I think Commander Cody is. But we'll probably get to that point when you've watched Clone Wars instead.
The sun is blinding me. It's like shining through the box I pinned to my window.
I was just about to say, didn't you just fix that?
I did, but now it's shining through. And Gold said that they will fight you on that topic.
I'll gladly fight Gold on that. I mean, I've already fought Golds and won, so
Fight.
can't really, say much
That's
against
true.
me on that one.
Oh, I didn't mute. Whoops.
Good job, bless you.
Thank you. You sounded like Obi-Wan. Good job.
Obi-Wan says bless you.
No, he says
No, wait.
good job.
You literally
You're dumb.
see. This is
You're so
this
dumb.
this is where I said I blame on the hangover. Okay.
Uh-huh. This dude's hungover. Can't think straight. Can't see straight. Can't stop hiccuping.
I thought you were about to say can
Wow.
be straight in there.
Can't be straight. He's not straight either, guys. This guy
what?
can't do anything right.
Oh,
Wow, you actually did shove a box in your window. I did shove a box in my window. I even tried to tape it, but it didn't work. It just
Mhm.
fell.
good job.
Lighting. My lighting is
Now-
driving me insane.
I could show so much more proof of like the Star Wars thing. Like just
We already
this
know you're a
little
nerd.
1:4 little thing is just the beginning. I have so much, for example, Star Wars Lego just around, literally right in front of me. By the way, this is always sitting in front of me. This is like under you guys every stream.
Guys, we can
for
definitely
example-
see what he's talking about.
It's a little too. Sorry about that, by the way. It's two Lego figures, Luke and Vader.
Didn't you
And
have
the
a Star Wars calendar for like Christmas that you
I
built
did.
Legos every day?
I did. I even built some of them on stream, by the way.
I remember
Wink
that.
wonk. Go check the VOD channel.
Wink
Wink wonk.
wonk. Wink
Yeah.
wonk, guys.
I will say too, by the way, that just that Vader figure was $30.
Not worth
So it was definitely worth it.
it.
I'm very
Chat,
happy with it.
chat, what would you do if I bust through Sparrow's door? Gold, if you bust through my door right now, I'm gonna push you down the stairs.
See, this is why we all need to live, next to each other. So we can bust through each other's doors, climb in each other's windows during stream.
Yep. Gold lives an hour away. I don't know if Gold is actually where I live right now. If Gold shows up at my house, I'm gonna be a little scared.
I have been asked or told to do a little show and tell, so I'm gonna do just a little bit while talking. I'm not gonna talk about the things. I'm just going to show a little. And then, for example, one thing that I really want to ask you is, Do you think Star Wars? You said it's good.
Yes.
Is it overrated? Because it is.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not overrated.
Was it what you expected?
I don't know what I expected. I was more scared I wouldn't like it, but I really liked it. So, I guess it surpassed my expectations. It surpassed my expectations.
I mean, I'm glad. I'm surprised even.
Go right ahead,
I think
Gold.
if I was introduced to Star Wars today, I don't think I would like it as much as I do. It very much has just like grown up with it.
I love it.
It is good. It is really, really good.
I love it probably almost as much as you do. Yeah, without knowing that much about it. Because I've only seen the first 6 movies. I think I'm gonna love it more and more the more I watch.
Really? That is really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you'll do you think you'll get this much merch?
I would love to build. I like building Legos sometimes. I just don't buy them or have money for it. But I'm getting a job, guys. I got a job. I'm gonna start working soon. I'm gonna earn money.
Fuck yeah. See, I've actually only like bought one Lego set in so long, mostly because I have no room and like literally every space that I can, I've filled in my room with Legos.
Yeah, that's yep, accurate. Gold is quoting me from high school.
Her own personality on it now.
Essentially. Gold's quoting me from high school. Apparently in high school I said, Gold, if you don't stop trying to get me to watch Star Wars, I will beat you. Apparently I said that to Gold at some point throughout high school. Because Gold kept trying to get me to watch Star Wars, apparently.
And look at how far you've come.
And look at me. Wow. I've had like 2 exes who both tried to get me to watch Star Wars and failed. One almost got there. But then I don't need a man. I did it all by myself.
Good job. Finally, too. See, this is a life lesson, you know? Don't wait for a man to come and save you to watch Star Wars. I
have Clone Wars pulled up on my PC right now to watch it when I have the time, when I'm ready.
That is like throughout my early teen, like, 13 years old, that age, I fucking loved Clone Wars and Adventure Time.
I'm excited for Clone Wars because of Obi-Wan and Anakin. They're so sassy. I love it.
Yeah. They're both, like, I love that show. They're both so good and so just, like, more character to them and everything, you know?
I love Anakin. I love Anakin so much.
Fuck yeah. So I'm guessing you like Anakin more than Luke. I mean,
yes, I like Anakin more than Luke. I like Luke, but it's Anakin Skywalker, man.
Fair enough.
It's Anakin Skywalker.
Adventure Time was underrated. Yeah, it was. I would geek out about Adventure Time as well. I'm actually rewatching the whole show right now. But Sparrow here has not seen it, so I can't this stream. So sorry there.
It's not an Adventure Time stream. Star Wars. We're talking about Star Wars.
Exactly. It's funny, you can't see this right now, Sparrow, but I'm literally just showing off.
I know, I have your stream pulled up. I am looking at your stream every few seconds to just see many Lego figures.
Yeah. See, this is all just my sets that I have up in my room too. I do have also just this giant, like, just what's it called? Lego board or Lego just whatever with so many figures on it. All just from this. All just from Star Wars.
I fucked it up. I messed up my exposure. Uh-oh.
Why are you still
No, I didn't mean to. I pressed a button on my keyboard and it just looked like I was in the sun.
Good job. You
It's
still have the things up because how the hell?
yes, I have it
How
up.
the
I have it
hell
up
else?
because the lighting keeps changing every few like minutes, so I have to keep messing with the exposure so it doesn't look like I'm plunged into darkness.
Fun fact. I know I keep talking
Hello,
about how I
Iros on
change
Edge.
things
I think
between
I
like
know who
every
you
stream.
are.
One of those things that I've actually, spent
You're one of
time on
my.
is that
I know you from
for
Discord, don't
my
I?
lighting to be the same
Right? I
between
know who you
every
are.
stream, I actually pull the curtains down every time it's light outside, which is why you see just the light streak here on some streams.
But
to my
I
house.
don't have curtains.
Ha! L
I was right. You are Leaf. Hello,
muted
Leaf.
up.
The sun just blew up. Yeah, peas, it did.
Well, I guess it's just us now.
I muted because there are people in my chat too.
Yes, it was just very funny timing there.
Mm-hmm. Are we gonna, or should we talk about like the actual movies or
Yeah.
specific characters? Do we start
Yeah.
with episode 4 or episode 1?
You started with episode 4. So
I did.
I'd say let's start there.
I liked A New Hope. The only thing
Yeah.
I remembered from A New Hope
Fun fact, Gold
when I
will be
watched it when I
talking
was
for hours
14.
with Sparrow in a few weeks about all things Star Wars and
Mhm.
possibly Fiona and Cake to help her understand when Egg
Yeah,
goes
I'm
off
guessing
on a
she's
rant
talking about
about
chat
it.
as well.
Sorry, Gold is just text to speech in my chat. The only thing I remembered about A New Hope was the very end scene where Luke blows up the, or Luke blows up the Death Star.
Uh-huh. Yes, there is. Well, okay. First off, do you like this sequels or the original or the prequels more?
Prequels.
You like the prequels more?
I
Just
like
because of
Anakin Skywalker. And
Yeah.
also the lightsaber battles. Really cool. I don't
Yes, they
understand the
did
people who
really
say they
bump
like
it up.
hated the prequels. I think the prequels are really good. They're better, in my opinion. But
There are a lot of like, for example, the prequels become a lot more like they move towards the political aspects instead of just the like hero's journey, war,
yeah,
that aspect,
yeah.
which a lot of people do not like.
I
They
was
don't
never
like it.
fully sure of what we were supposed to be supporting. Like, did the Jedi support the Senate or not? Was it corrupt or not? Like, I never understood. Like, there's so many different viewpoints on it that I didn't get if we were supposed to support it or not.
That's what I really like about those movies and that show or whatever. Like that show is Clone Wars.
It's not even. It's just not even a conflict of interest, and like I genuinely don't understand. Like who's on whose side?
It's a thing where everyone is a little bit in the wrong. Like, for example, you do actually have a corrupt leader in the Senate. This corrupt leader, like, okay, something that you might have not have thought about. For example, all of the Clone Wars was fought by on both sides the same guy.
Palpatine.
Yes, Palpatine was the like grand leader or whatever
Yeah.
of both sides. And you see some fans being like, that means it doesn't make any sense. But it's the whole reason why Palpatine. See, this is why you came here. Now I'm really nerding out. This is why Palpatine, came to power, because he used the war for the Senate granting him emergency powers, so that he could have more powers in the Senate, so he could quote unquote deal with the war. That's why.
Yeah.
Thing.
I like it when you nerd out. Nothing wrong with it. Nerd out as much as you want.
Why? Thank you.
You're so welcome.
And yeah, it's like that's why he did it, which is why like the Senate was in itself corrupt. That is true, but also like the Jedi's, something that you don't think about much in the original series or whatever. They are not the best. They have like some good values to them and things that they want to do or whatever.
They're very arrogant.
They are, first off, very arrogant, and they're very self-centered around like Jedi's or whatever. Like, for example, when the Senate becomes corrupt, they do think that they themselves have the authority and right to take away the powers of the Senate, if just in temporarily.
Yeah.
They also have a lot of values that are just not great. Like, for example, how people should not have attachments. That's something you'll see more in Clone Wars, that they actually highlight a lot better.
Satine, or whatever her name is.
Satine. Is that
Obi-Wan.
it?
What was her name?
Oh.
Obi-Wan and that girl. I don't remember her
Ah,
name.
that is one, yes.
Is her name Satine?
You're asking someone who's horrible with names.
Oh yeah.
I'm
It
not gonna
began
remember
with
their
an
name.
S. I think it's Satine.
I think you might be
Someone
right.
correct me
It sounds about right.
if I'm wrong.
It does sound about right.
Mm-hmm. I feel like when you say someone can't have something, it only makes them want it more. So if you say you can't have attachment, it just makes them want attachment more.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
It's just true for some people, some things. If you tell a child you can't have a cookie, they're gonna be like, "Well, I still want a cookie. Giving me the cookie."
Yes, but then if you take this child from their family and raise them in a temple across the galaxy, things are going to change,
Oh, that got so extreme so fast. If the child wants a cookie and you say they can't have a cookie, then they'll just want it more. When you take a child from its family,
yeah,
it got so extreme so quickly.
What? I mean, that's what they do. I don't know what's so extreme about it. If you think that's extreme, then I guess they are extreme,
It's a little extreme.
Mm-hmm.
Just a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Those poor younglings that got slaughtered.
Mm-hmm. Anakin Skywalker. There are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Why do people find that scene funny?
Because one, the child actor isn't super great.
It's a child.
I know, but it's such a extremely heavy topic portrayed with not great actors. And zoom in on Anakin as well is a lot of people comment on it because, for example, his contacts that they put in aren't exactly straight either.
I didn't even notice that. I didn't nitpick anything because I'm just like, I love this movie so much. I love Anakin Skywalker. This is such a good movie.
It is such a good movie. Like,
it's my favorite movie. Episode 3 is my favorite.
I think I'd say the same. Of the original 6, I do think that the third one is my favorite as well. Maybe 5, just because I don't know why. As a kid, that's the one that I stuck with. And growing up, I later learned that that's also like a very big fan favorite. That wasn't even like I am not a sheep. I did not follow that herd.
When I watched episode 5, you told me that it was... We watched it together, and you told me that it was your favorite. And then after I watched it, I was like, why is it his favorite? I don't see why.
There's a lot of aspects. Like, for example, the hero's journey that everyone talks about all the time? I'm pretty sure that was like coined.
Not really.
You don't know the hero's journey?
No.
Well, if you are into writing, specifically writers' spaces, talking about like characters, I'm guessing more older writers here, by the way. If you're wondering why, like, you haven't heard, I know you write a lot. I mean, I'm guessing you're not in the same older writers circles. A lot of like heroes in stories have to go through the quote unquote hero's journey, which is so big that it is basically the template for every single story you're gonna see today, like movies or whatever. Like every Marvel movie, for example, follows this template.
Yeah.
Same template. And it was basically, I believe, coined by, or like, I don't know if I want to say coined by, but it was popularized, I guess, by Star Wars. It is giving they were the first to really, really hit the hero's journey on the nail in the movie industry, at least what I know of. I don't know who created the hero's journey.
Your
I don't think
mom.
it was George Lucas. Okay, well.
I I laughed and that hurt my throat.
Good job.
Thank you.
Do you think you can just talk while I just go to the bathroom real quick?
I'll try.
Okay.
I
You
will
can
try
talk-
my best.
You can talk about the villains of the prequels, because that's something I want
The
to hear your thoughts
prequels? Who are the villains of the prequels again?
on. Darth Maul,
Darth
Count
Maul,
Dooku, and
Count
General Grievous.
Dooku, and Palpatine.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be back.
Okay. I already knew that General Grievous was a thing because before I actually got to the prequels, I was on TikTok binging Anakin Skywalker TikToks just because Anakin Skywalker, Hayden Christensen is really, really hot, okay? I was simping over him and I was like, and I kept coming across these like Star Wars TikToks after watching the original trilogy for Anakin Skywalker TikToks. And there was a Anakin Skywalker TikTok of him saying the quote, "General Grievous, you're shorter than I was expecting," or something like that. Cyan got the egg reward on Egg Stream. Good job, Cyan. But yeah, when me and Egg were watching episode 3 together, I was quoting so many things because I already knew so many quotes. I watched like a compilation thing of Obi-Wan and Anakin sass clips together, so I could just quote things that they both said, and then Egg would laugh and shake his head at me because he's like, "You're not supposed to know that." Why do you know that? And it was very funny. Count Dooku. What do I say about Count Dooku? I remember reading that his actor was really old when they filmed the lightsaber scenes between him and Anakin and Obi-Wan, specifically in the third movie. So they did a bunch of like close-up shots on him and people didn't like that. But I liked it anyway. You should still skip the spoilers. Well, I already got the spoilers and I can't undo it, so sucks to suck for me, but I don't care.
I really hope you don't do the same thing when it comes to the sequels. Do not spoil yourself with that.
I already have gotten spoilers from the sequels.
Then, like, okay, I don't understand.
Not
You're,
on
like, the first
purpose!
person-
Not on purpose!
Yes, it is. Like, okay, here's the thing. I talk with so many people that talk about, like, oh, I'm not spoiling myself on purpose or anything. It's like, I'm someone that I never interact with the community until I finish the whole thing. Like, for example, Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. I did not watch anything about Better Call Saul until I finished every season of that show.
Well, I was stupid and come on. You can't.
You still do this. I
shut
swear.
up.
Like, if
You
you were to
cannot-
do this today, you would do the exact same thing.
You cannot deny me Anakin Skywalker TikToks, okay? All right? And
Well,
I've already gotten a few spoilers from the sequels.
oh, fuck you.
What the hell, man? It's not my fault. I didn't do it on purpose.
If you were interacting with Star Wars content, I would say it is your fault. Absolutely.
Anakin Skywalker, okay? You can't deny me that.
He's not in the sequels.
Yeah, but if I like Star Wars TikToks with Anakin in it, I'm gonna
Oh.
get other Star Wars TikToks. That's not my fault.
Okay. Well, you're back.
Haha. No, you.
I spoiled TVD for myself, and I don't need to watch it. Wait, what is TVD?
The Vampire Diaries.
Oh, I haven't watched that,
Gold.
so-
It's a thing of 3 series. It's the Vampire Diaries, Legacies, and then no, Vampire Diaries, Originals, Legacies. Gold watched them backwards. He watched all 3 series backwards,
Why?
like an idiot.
That reminds me of, I actually read Hunger Games 2 before Hunger Games 1.
I did that with another book series. I read the second book before I read the first book, and I was like, I'm so confused. What is that going on?
I thought that Chloe in that thing was a bear.
Chloe?
Yep.
What's Chloe?
District 2 in the first book.
Chloe?
Isn't that her name?
No,
I'm
there's no one named Chloe.
90% sure.
No. There's
Yes.
Gloss and Glimmer. That's in Catching Fire, isn't it? There's Kato.
Glimmer is in it.
Glimmer?
Kato's in it.
I thought
Yeah, Chloe and Kato. That's the District 2.
isn't Gloss and Glimmer in Catching Fire? The brother and sister?
Who's the brother and sister?
They're members from District 1 in Catching Fire. The careers. I think it's Gloss and Glimmer.
Catching Fire. That's the second one.
Yes.
Marvel and Glimmer, I'm pretty sure, are District 1 from the first one. I don't know why we're talking about this, but now I want to get the name right. I think District 1 is Marvel and Glimmer. District 2 is Kato and Chloe in the first one,
Okay.
I think.
Can we go back to Star Wars now?
Yes. Gold's just talking about like now Narnia as well.
No, we're getting off topic. Star Wars.
yeah.
That's why we're here today.
I'm just showing off all my little Lego builds as well. Yeah. What do you think of this? Speaking of this little Lego figure I have here, what do you think of the Jedi Masters?
Like Yoda and Mace Windu.
Yes, and the rest of them. You didn't really see much dialogue from the rest of them, but you know.
If Windu had just let Palpatine stand trial, something different could have happened.
Yes. That is also Jar Jar. Okay, here's something that I don't see.
I fucking hate Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Binks is the reason the Empire exists. That is not an over-exaggeration.
Wait. I saw a video today on YouTube of it's like a 7-minute video of why Jar Jar Binks is secretly a Sith Lord.
Yes, that's a like big conspiracy theory or whatever. But what is actually like real in the movies, what you see happen is, for example, Palpatine say that they need the emergency powers to act out on a war against the Separatists, right?
Uh-huh.
But the Palpatine does not have the emergency powers. He needs it. If only Padme was home. Jar Jar Binks is put in place to, represent Padme in the Republic.
Yeah.
What does Jar Jar Binks do?
Give him the emergency powers.
He's the one who proposes the deal to give emergency powers to Palpatine. Meaning he is the reason why Palpatine comes to power.
This is why I think we need a what if series for Star Wars, because like what if someone else is put in place instead of Jar Jar? Someone who didn't give them for emergency powers.
He's just a little guy though.
We need a what if Star Wars series. So bad.
I disagree.
And you're stupid. Your opinion is stupid. What if Star Wars series would be so good? Like, what if Obi-Wan was the chosen one instead? What if Padme survived childbirth? What if Obi-Wan joined the dark side with Anakin? Things like that. What if Qui-Gon lived?
That one is a little bit interesting. But all of these things are like in comparison with something like Marvel, which I'm going to
The What If Marvel series was not that good. I think Star Wars would be much better.
And didn't want to watch more. But like, if they, it's a lot more like comic book related, so to speak, like The Walking Dead. In that way, the story is not really the main point of the like shows. It's more the characters. Like, for example, I'd say, Marvel. I love a lot of the earlier Marvel stuff, mostly, now Spider-Man and Iron Man or whatever. I can barely tell you what happens in the stories themselves of those characters. but because that's not really what's the important part of those. It's more the characters. In comparison with something like Star Wars, where the story and the plot is the main driving, like, I guess the point of the story is that it's trying to make is the main plot, is the main reason why they were made, in comparison with something like Marvel, which is why like a what if is like saying, but what if we weren't trying to tell this story? You know?
I have to disagree with you. I'm too curious to see a what if Star Wars series. I don't care if what if we weren't telling the story. Yeah, what if you weren't telling the story? What if you told a different story? What if something else happened? I want to know.
That is not Star Wars.
I don't give a fuck. I want to know what would have happened if things like Padme survived, if Qui-Gon survived, if Anakin was given the rank of master, things like that. If things were different, what would have happened? What if Luke joined Darth Vader?
Yeah, that
I want
that
to
is
know what would
just
have
like
happened. That's why it's like a
throwing
one-off.
out-
That's why it's one episode and done.
Mm.
Not a whole new story, but it's like Marvel What If. One episode to tell you what happened.
Mm.
It
Yeah,
would be
no,
very
I
cool
have
to know.
disagree.
And your disagreement is dumb. Guys, dumb. Go unfollow him.
Marvel, the
He's
Marvel
not
What If is based. What do you say?
Nothing.
What If is based off the What If comics, though. There is no Star Wars What If comics. There are a lot of Star Wars comics, by the way.
There are.
If you didn't know.
The Marvel What If series is really bad. I hated it. There was like one.
I could
There was like
not
one.
get past it.
There was like 1 or 2 episodes that I actually enjoyed, and that was it.
I watched the first one and I was so disappointed.
Can you talk for my stream while I go see what's happening outside my house? There's so like loud noises, and I don't know what's happening.
Sure.
Talk to my stream for me, please.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to be talking about what I said, what I gave the prompt, the same prompt that I gave for Sparrow when I walked away. The 3 villains. This is another nerd moment, guys. Nerd moment. The 3 villains of the prequels are there. There's some analytical video I watched about how they're there to represent Anakin's or Darth Vader's, I guess. His different sides to him. The first movie, has Darth Maul, which is a very good parallel with the rage and a lot of anger and hatred that Darth Vader uses and has in him. While the Count Dooku of the second one is there
I'm
to
back.
represent.
My mother
Hello.
decided that now was the best time to start vacuuming the house.
You don't tell them that like you go live or anything?
I did, and she decided, she's like, no, I need a vacuum. And she's like, fine, I'm almost done. And then she like vacuumed for about another 30 seconds before she decided she was actually done. But now it's quiet, so we're good.
Okay.
What are we talking about?
I was talking about how the 3 villains of the prequels are there to represent Vader.
Are
And the
they?
different yes, they are.
Please do tell.
In the original series, you only really have one main villain that you follow through, Vader.
Mhm.
In the prequels, you have so many more villains, which is also another thing that a lot of people didn't like about the prequels. But the different ones are there to really highlight different aspects to Vader or like Anakin after his descent.
Mm-hmm.
Darth Maul is a direct parallel to show his anger and hatred. You will see a lot more of Maul's, hatred and anger in the limelight later on. Spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, he already can. That's how he uses his power and what have you in the original.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have the Count Dooku, which is very reserved, something you don't really see much in Anakin when he, is younger in the prequels. But you will see a lot more of when he is Vader. Wait,
Mhm.
I really hope that was not a copyrighted song. Whatever.
Something that made me kind of upset is there's a deleted scene of Anakin and Count Dooku fighting. And in the scene, Anakin, being his arrogant self, jumps over Dooku and continues fighting him. And the move is successful. And then in Obi-Wan and Anakin's fight, Anakin tries to do the same thing, but Obi-Wan cuts his legs off. But they didn't keep the scene in the movie where Anakin jumps over Dooku, and it would have had such more of an impact if it failed the second time he tried to do it. But they didn't keep the scene in the and I muted myself.
Yeah, since I cut off the last part.
But it would have made it so much more impactful if they kept that scene in the movie where Anakin did it successful one time and then tried to do it again, but Obi-Wan stopped him.
I see that, yeah.
It would have been so good.
Yeah. I really, really like the Count Dooku. One of my favorites when I was younger. You know, everyone loved Darth Maul in the prequels. That's like the fan favorite villain for the prequels. But I really like the Duke. No,
Dual
the Count.
wielding lightsabers.
Yeah. No, not dual wielding lightsabers.
I mean lightsaber, two lightsaber connected together. I don't know what to call it.
The dual lightsaber? I don't know either. I feel like I should know this.
You fake Star Wars fan.
Literally, like I said, I was in a Star Wars club in middle school that
And yet you don't-
required
and
people
yet-
to know things.
And yet you don't know that. Fake Star Wars fan, guys. Dual
Fuck.
saber. It's called a
Well,
dual
for
saber,
example.
apparently, according to Gold.
Yes, that is what I would have guessed, I say.
But you didn't guess. So,
Well, okay.
fuck you.
Okay, who destroyed the second Death Star? Answer that one. Do you know?
The second Death Star?
Yep.
I have to rewatch the 6th movie because I already forgot most of it.
Here's the thing. It's a character you, I think, maybe only hear the name of once. It is not any of the main characters. It's just a guy called Nia Numb.
Oh.
Yep.
Interesting.
You had to know that to be in the Star Wars Club in elementary school. So you would not have gotten in. Ha! L.
Well, I don't care. I want a lightsaber. I really want a lightsaber. I want to choreograph lightsaber fights with someone and then beat the shit out of them because it would be so fun. Egg.
Yes.
Egg.
I've wanted to since forever.
Egg.
Yes.
Buy a lightsaber with me and then let's beat the shit out of each other.
I would. Do you know how expensive they are, though?
I will buy one anyway. I will spend my money and buy one.
I would. If I didn't have a bajillion other things I needed money on.
I'll buy you one.
That would be pretty cool. I would not be
I will
opposed.
buy you a lightsaber.
Alright.
Guys, I will spend all of my money on egg just so we can beat the crap out of each other.
A friend of mine has 2. That's not me, by the way. That's Cyan.
This might be kind of weird to say on stream, but it's also kind of funny. Today, I clicked on a random Ben Shapiro video because I wanted to see what it was about, just because it looked like it was really stupid. And it was 10 things Ben Shapiro can't live without, and I promise there's a point to this. And he talked about how for his kids and their friends, he bought like 15 lightsabers so they can all go upstairs in their house and lightsaber battle each other. Which sounds really cool. I don't like him, but that sounds really cute. To have all your kids and their friends fight each other with lightsabers in your house.
Fuck yeah. That is really, really cool. It's fun of him to do that as well, because
he said that his 3-year-old daughter has a dual-wielding lightsaber, but she falls over when she uses it because it's so much bigger than she is, and it's adorable.
Oh, wow. They should start young, you know?
Yeah, it's just like, it's what the Jedi do. They start them young.
Yeah, like I did.
Yeah. Same age as you when you started liking Star Wars.
Fuck yeah.
October is going to be Sparrow lightsaber training month. You have a lightsaber, Gold? Gold, I want your lightsaber. Give me your lightsaber. Egg. Gold has a lightsaber. And they're gonna train me how to use it.
Fuck yeah. I technically I have a lightsaber. It's just very cheap and very old at this point.
Just like your mom. I can see his face on stream.
How could you?
I'm just
How
that good.
Dare you?
Oh, wait, can I tell this isn't related to anything, but can I tell you the badass thing I did yesterday that honestly kind of shocked me?
Sure.
My sister had a chunk of ice in her hand and she's like, I'm gonna throw it at you and I'm not gonna tell you which direction. And I stood there waiting for it, and then she threw it, and without even moving, I just stuck my hand out and grabbed it to the right of me. I didn't even look at it. I didn't look away from her. I didn't move my body fast. I just stuck my hand out and grabbed it as it flew past my head. And it was the most badass thing I've ever done in my life.
You're saying that wasn't related at all. That was clearly the Force.
Yeah, guys, I'm force sensitive.
Yeah. It has been proven. You need to be trained in the ways, or you will fall to the dark side.
The dark side sounds pretty cool.
I was going to say, you would go there anyway, wouldn't you?
I would go there anyway. I don't need to be seduced. I will go willingly.
Wow.
Gold said, I'm training you to kick Egg's ass. Hell yeah.
Yeah, because Gold can't, so good luck with that, teacher.
I fight as tribute.
Defend the defenseless.
Yep.
That's
That's
Gold,
me.
defenseless.
Gold, yep. You're defenseless, Gold. How do you feel? If I had a microphone, I'd stick it in your face. Gold, if you're here, I'd stick my microphone right up to your mouth.
Easy win for Egg. Yeah, would be. Absolutely.
No, I will beat the crap out of Egg. Me and my cousin used to beat the crap out of each other with wooden swords. Not even lightsabers. They were full-on wooden, like, heavy swords. We'd beat each other with them.
Yeah, we only had sticks to beat each other with.
We had Nerf guns and swords.
They don't hurt. Nerf guns are like little...
I got shot in the eye multiple times. That hurts.
Of course you did. How close were you to like the
I
people
wasn't.
shooting at
We
you?
were on the opposite side of the room and I got shot in the eye.
Yeah, it was like the room. I guess that's...
It was a big room.
I played Nerf outside. How did you not dodge like that hitting your fucking
Because we were playing in the dark and I look towards the gun, he shoots it and it nails me in the eyeball.
Why are we playing in the dark?
Because we were like running around taking cover in the dark in the dark Nerf battle. It was awesome because they had a giant tub of Nerf guns.
I mean, that does sound really sick, but I'm surprised it happened more than once, you know?
Yeah, it happened a few times, getting nailed in the eye.
Yeah, it sounds like you deserved it for playing in the dark. I feel like, yeah, I get that happening once.
Who
and after
cares?
That,
it's a battle wound. I bear it with pride.
Yes. Pretty based.
I am based. Thank you very much.
Shouldn't be surprised about it though, you know.
I'm pretty based.
Yeah. There's so many. There's still a lot of left that you haven't seen of Star Wars. Like, for example, just the Clone Wars. That's just like Clone Wars is just building out what you've already seen, technically.
Yes,
like with Anakin and Obi-Wan.
Well, it also adds new aspect, Ahsoka. I'm so excited to watch the Ahsoka show. It looks so good. I'm excited to watch the Obi-Wan show.
I have watched like half of Obi-Wan. It is very bad in comparable with a lot of other things.
I saw something that said there's like a lot of plot holes in Obi-Wan, but it all fixes itself in the last episode.
I've heard the last episode of that is some of the best Star Wars content ever made,
Ooh, I'm excited.
but I literally can't even make it to that point.
Finish it. Do it.
It is so bad in the
I don't
beginning. Like,
care. I don't care. Finish it anyway. Fake Star Wars fan.
I'm not
Yeah, you are. Finish it. Finish.
coward. No,
Yeah,
no. Do
coward.
you see
Fake
how
Star
many
Wars
hundreds
fan.
of dollars I've spent on Lego? throughout the
Fake
years?
Star Wars fan. Watch Obi-Wan. Finish it. Imagine not being caught up on Star Wars, Gold said. Yeah. Catch up.
Ugh. God, they're like Marvelifying it though, which I don't like. Like I like
Dude,
that they make
Ahsoka
more
is
content.
Ahsoka looks so good. People are really hyped about Ahsoka. Have you even
I
seen
agree.
Ahsoka yet?
No, I
Why
have
not?
Because you need to watch Rebels to really,
Then watch Rebels.
be in on the story. But Rebels, I hate the art style. You know?
Hey, watch it anyway. If you gotta watch.
Ugh.
Dude, Ahsoka is so good. It looks so good from the clips I've seen. Oh my gosh.
Calling me defenseless. I'm caught up with everything, coward. Okay.
Ah,
Okay. That. I
Fake Star Wars
will
fan.
at some point. I'm
Egg is
not.
a
I
fake
am
Star
literally
Wars fan.
not. No. 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 Unlimited power.
Because I can do this. Oh, it didn't work. Hold on. I was
No
gonna.
excuses, like. But like, I really, really like the first Mandalorian things. I saw Boba Fett, and I was like, I'm not gonna watch that because like I don't want to reward Disney for making bad things just because it's Star Wars. That's not an excuse. That's standing up for what I love. Okay, I'm not gonna reward their bad content just because they're making it about Star Wars. You know.
You're welcome.
No, Rebels is a great show. Okay, yes, I'll concede it to you on that one, Gold. Rebels, I've heard is really good.
Watch
I should watch
it.
that one. That one I should watch. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
but then you
reward
need
it.
to watch.
Boba
You need
Fett.
to. Then you need to watch Ahsoka.
But like, okay, here's the thing. Here's what you don't understand. Ahsoka is in, The Mandalorian.
I
You need to
know.
watch Boba Fett to watch The Mandalorian. And I don't like
Oh.
Boba Fett, and this is the problem. They're relying all of their stories way too much on each other, and then making some of them bad is just making it impossible to watch
Watch
any of
it
them.
anyway.
You need Rebels to get to Ahsoka. Yes, I know that, I think I will watch Rebels at some point. Maybe only the essential episodes, but just do it for the long game. But
Do it.
bad.
Stop. You are a pussy.
no, like I said, I don't want to reward.
Oh, I don't want to
Disney for
reward them.
making-
You think you not watching does anything? Multi-billion-dollar company. You think, oh, one person didn't watch our shows. Oh no, what are we gonna do?
I don't think I'm fucking them over in any way. It's just a matter of like, do I want to contribute to it?
You are
Yeah.
a pussy.
Fuck you.
No.
You don't
Watch
need to
the shows.
just the Mando focus episodes. I'm possibly thinking about doing that. I'm possibly
Do
thinking about
it.
skipping some
Stop
episodes.
being a dumbass.
Oh, I don't have too
I
much
don't-
time.
I don't have too
Nowadays.
much time. Yeah, I know.
So if I want to start editing, guys, I have DaVinci Resolve now. If I want to start editing stuff and doing stuff, it's gonna be difficult to also spend my time on this.
Uh-huh.
That's my excuse, and it's
It's
a
a
good one.
lame excuse.
It's a good excuse.
Egg, ask me questions about Star Wars. Just to keep it going.
I think I've hit an hour, and I need to be quiet within like 5 minutes. So maybe one last topic. Is there anything you feel like you want to talk about?
Okay, well then
before the
you
2
can
minutes?
talk slightly quieter. Just talk quieter. Or end your stream and I can keep talking on mine.
I can keep going for a little bit, I guess.
Okay, then go.
But,
Ask me about Star Wars.
Yeah, I feel like I did ask you about the Jedi Council before, but I didn't really get much of an answer. What do you think about them?
I don't know. I don't know how I would answer that. I think I was more
Like
focused on Obi-Wan's character, not Obi-Wan, Anakin's character arc than the Jedi
directly
Council as a
tied
whole.
to them.
I know,
Like for
I
example,
know, but like,
hmm they were not granting Anakin the thing that he wanted. You
I
know.
mean, they were both right and wrong to do that. Anakin was
hmm
very arrogant, not
It was one of those
exactly.
things where like Anakin definitely did not deserve to be in the role, but being in that role could possibly have made him, better to fit the role.
Yeah,
Because he was held back so much. Like technically, one of his bigger problems that he felt was that he was held back, which he was. That is true.
yeah. Also, but his
And
whole all of his problems were because of Palpatine messing with his mind and giving him those visions.
well, technically not necessarily, Palpatine's doing.
Palpatine gave him the visions, but Padme died because of how Anakin reacted to the visions. She lost her will to live, which is why she died.
I
Because she
think
didn't want to live with Anakin as a Sith Lord.
yes, that is why she died. But I do think that those visions were real. I don't think Palpatine really made
No,
them.
they were
But because
Palpatine. No, because how else would he know that Padme was going to die? Anakin didn't tell him about the dreams, but Palpatine knew anyway. How else
yeah,
would
but
Palpatine know?
because
How
he
would
knows
Palpatine know
Anakin.
about how
Because
he knew about Anakin's concerns that Padme was going to die without him saying anything? How the
I think
hell would he know that if he's not the cause of those visions?
I think you're almost right there. I think Palpatine could read Anakin's mind. Like he
No,
literally said it
no.
in the same scene that he like says those things is I can feel your like mind. I think he specifies on the anger, you know. Palpatine and Force users in general can feel
You know,
into
there's
each other's.
apparently a deleted scene where it's discovered that Palpatine is the entire reason Anakin exists because of the midichlorians. He's the one who got his mother pregnant with the midichlorians, and he's the whole reason Anakin exists.
You said he's Palpatine. Palpatine is the one that made Anakin's mom pregnant. Is that what you're saying?
Apparently, something not literally. That's why his mother said there was no father. That could be interpreted in many ways, but I heard that there was like a deleted scene or something like that where Palpatine is the entire reason Anakin exists, while with not being his actual father.
That sounds like I don't think that's true because technically the prophecy was technically correct. I see some people talk about like no, Anakin was not the chosen one. His son Luke was the chosen one. As we could see in the original series or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
technically, Anakin is still the one to actually stop Palpatine. He is the one to throw Palpatine off the
And
platform
somehow
in the last movie.
Palpatine returned.
Oh, dude.
I know
The
that
worst plot point ever made.
because everyone says how bad that is. That's how I know it because everyone talks about it, how awful it is.
Yes, my God, I don't that's okay. That's something that a lot of people are giving praise to the prequels. When the first prequel first came out, the first one, uh, it got so much backlash and so many people hating on it. But George Lucas still said, "I don't care. I have a vision for where this is supposed to go. I'm going to keep going with this route. You can't change my process just because you don't like it."
Yeah.
You know. And that is it. You haven't watched the sequels, but that is the opposite of what the sequels were doing. Every single movie.
Well, the sequels were made by
tries to
Disney.
yes, and I don't know if you knew this, but all of them were meant to be done by different directors.
That's so stupid.
Why?
That is
Like,
really dumb.
you really feel that while watching them, by the way. That it literally is like every single movie of those Every, and every one of those movies
I'll get to them
are just
eventually.
technically you should watch them like now. You know, I
Nope.
think both Rogue One and
Nope.
Solo are great movies. You know,
I'm gonna watch Clone Wars first, then Rogue One, then the Solo thing, then Obi-Wan.
actually, I don't know which one of those is
Actually, Andor, and
my
then Rogue
favorite.
One.
Ah, dude, Andor is the best Star Wars content in my opinion.
So I would have been told today by you and Peas. Peas said that it was one of the best things. It was his favorite when I was talking to him today. So I am looking forward to watching it.
Peace is, as you would call, based.
Mm-hmm. So
Mhm.
based. Oh my
Yeah.
god, so bright.
Good job.
Thank you.
Based. Yeah, you are.
Based. Yes. Super duper based.
Andor is the best. And then I would say like Clone Wars after that. You know? I think Clone Wars is better even than some of the movies.
I'm excited to watch Clone Wars.
There are some, like every show, you know, there are some episodes that are really not great. But
It's
like
a it's a 7-season show. I don't imagine every episode to be the best thing ever.
it's quite strange because like the first, I believe the first seasons, like multiple seasons, are just gold. They're really good.
Just gold. Wow. Gold. You're in Clone Wars and you didn't tell me?
All of the first seasons are just gold. By the way, are you supposed to? Because I've always in my head read their username as Goldegammer.
You're
But that's-
Swedish, of course you do. It's gold. Gold E Gamer.
But gamer is spelled with two M's, which is why it turns into gum.
Yeah,
Ga-
gold. Why does gamer have two
Goldegammer.
M's?
And no N after golden, so it's Goldegammer.
It's gold
you know?
E, not golden. Gold E.
No, Goldegammer.
Shut the fuck up.
That's how I read their name.
That's how I read your names.
That's how I read their name. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Hello,
Golden
first-time
Gamer was
chatter.
something.
I don't know how to say your name, but hello.
Fair enough, I guess. Yeah, it's funny. I don't know why I'm talking about names.
It
now,
said
but
that
anyway,
you followed me
The reason why my
20
username is I am
or
Eggbot
30
is because I
seconds
was
ago,
technically supposed to have
but I
make a play
cannot
on words
see.
of iRobot, but then I just forgot what that
I
is called
can't
iRobot.
see.
So instead of naming myself iEggbot,
The
I just named
follower
myself I am Eggbot.
thing, which is sad. I don't know why the thing didn't
So.
come through.
Fun fact.
But if you did follow me, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Okay.
What?
Do I? The reason why I'm called I am Eggbot is because I was supposed to have iEggbot, like iRobot, in the beginning. In the beginning.
In the beninging.
In the
How are you,
beginning.
first-time chatter, new follower? I don't know how to say your name.
Yeah.
In the beninging. In the beninging, there was Anakin Skywalker.
Mm-hmm.
And then he did a dumb and became a Sith Lord. And then sacrificed himself for his son.
Killing children. He did a dumb.
He did a dumb.
Could say that, yeah.
He did a dumb, but we love him anyway, because who doesn't love Hayden Christensen?
Mm-hmm. I've seen him in other movies. He is yeah.
What is that? Why questionable?
Because they're not great movies. And he's
Okay, I don't think that's his
them.
fault.
Well, his role in the movies aren't great either. You know, you can blame the writers for that. But
You got marbles in your mouth?
you can blame writers for that, but yeah.
Hey, Egg.
Uh-huh.
Before we end stream, can we go onto the server real quick so you can look at your house?
No, let's keep
Please.
it topical. I'll log on to the server at some point later.
Okay. You're gonna love it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you feeling done?
We could keep talking though.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I don't know. You can ask me things about the movies, about characters or anything. I got a sub. Thank you, TC, for
Favorite-
this sub.
But she's gone. Well,
Thank you
I'm
for the
gonna ask
follow. Thank you for the
people in my
sub,
chat who are still here
TC.
then.
I
Who's the favorite
appreciate
villain?
it.
Is anyone here very into
I
Star Wars?
appreciate the sub.
Before I
It's
forget to
very
ask,
much
can I do
appreciated. Thank
something to
you.
your old base on the server?
No,
very
no,
depending on
no.
what
Say
you
no.
wanna
Say
do.
no. They're gonna mess up what I did. Say no.
Okay, no.
Thank you.
Both. Maul is the best villain. I disagree. I don't think Maul is
Palpatine's pretty creepy.
very good. Palpatine is a really good villain. I actually
I
really
like
him.
Palpatine.
I do also really like his character. I want to ask you, who's better, Jango Fett or Boba Fett?
Who? Oh
Jango
my god.
Fett or Boba Fett? Who's better?
I know. The father in the town. I was like, who the fuck are you talking about? I was like,
You forgot
I was
them?
like, no, it's like, who's Jango Fett? I forgot who Jango Fett was. I don't know who's better. Jango Fett was kind of cool. I don't remember much of Boba Fett. I need to rewatch the movies again. It's been like a week, but I need to rewatch it so it's like all ingrained in my head. TC, thank you for the sub or the gifted sub.
I completely lost what you
Weezer
said there
fan.
because I was focusing on gold. Oops.
I said I need to rewatch the movies because I don't remember much of Boba Fett or Jango Fett.
Jango needs help.
Jango needs help.
Couldn't say that. I mean,
W sub goal.
being dead.
I hit my sub goal. Thank you. I don't have a sub goal. Guys, I need my chat to help me figure out what my sub goal should be.
That's something that, like, for example, they wanted Padme dead, right?
Who wanted Padme dead?
Like most people in the, I guess Palpatine? Palpatine wanted Padme dead in the second movie.
Well, Palpatine wanted Padme dead so that Anakin would join him. He'd been manipulating Anakin since he was a child.
Yes, but he wanted Padme dead, like, at the start of the second movie. That's why, for example, the big explosion and everything. So he orders Count Dooku to kill her. Count Dooku orders
Fails.
what do you say?
Fails.
No, listen. He orders Count Dooku to kill her. Count Dooku orders a bounty hunter to kill her. This bounty hunter, this is Jango Fett, by the way,
Yep.
hires another bounty hunter to actually kill her. And that bounty hunter uses insects into her room.
And fails.
Anyway.
And then
And
gets
fails.
shot by Jango Fett.
But the funny point is that's such a long list of just someone saying, okay, no, you do it. No, you do it. No, you do it.
No, you.
Over and over. Which is, yeah. I found it funny.
What a Twitch name, by the way. Weezer my goat. Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool
Boba
Twitch
was my
name.
favorite.
Sub goal. Every time we hit
between
it,
those
it gets
two,
raised
which
by
is
5 more.
why I
No,
really
you're so
don't
right.
like,
That's such a good
that show, by
idea.
the way, which is why I haven't
ID?
watched that show.
That's
because
such a good
it was my
idea.
favorite
TC.
for a lot of
I need to raise that.
years.
Thank you.
I
Her
literally,
sub goal.
the little Lego figure I have of Boba Fett was
Her sub goal should
the,
finally
like,
be finally doing
my
the follow goals.
prized possession.
Yeah, I know.
That I like even more than the Vader one. For a very
I know I need to do my follower goals. I will at some point.
Disney came and destroyed him.
Disney.
Fuck Disney.
Fuck Disney.
They said Maul have the best villain arc across many series and movies. I think Maul is a little bit overrated. Mostly
Maul?
because yes, Darth Maul. I think he's very overplayed. I haven't watched Rebels, so I don't know. I think from what I've seen that they actually play into that in a way. And if they do, I think that would be really cool to watch.
Yeah.
But I am not very hopeful because it looks like they're even putting in more Darth Maul even after the Rebels show. Not in the timeline speaking, but in in general. In Before times, I guess. It's
Uh-huh.
just so like, can you not just let a character be gone, you know?
Yeah.
Do other more
Like
stuff
fucking
instead.
Palpatine.
Yes.
Somehow
Yes, like
Palpatine
Palpatine.
returned.
Ah,
Sparrow,
that
please watch all of Star Wars so I can rant about Maul. I'm getting there. Hey, I watched the first 6 movies. You should just take that as a massive win right there. I'm gonna
mhm.
watch more, but take the first 6 movies as a massive win.
I do really because I have a soft spot for the sequels, specifically around one character. There's one character that I think literally carries that entire saga, I guess. And I do want to see what you think of them.
Can you say all of that again? I zoned out. I'm so
Good
sorry.
job.
I'm so
Good
sorry.
job.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, it's Maul. I literally said the sequels. Maul isn't in the sequels. What do you well,
Just
yeah.
repeat what you said, please.
I really want to watch you. I really want you to watch the sequels because there's one
I'm gonna
character
watch the
that I
sequels.
there's one character in the sequels that I think carries that entire saga.
Is it Kylo
Oh,
Ren?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Yeah, I should probably end now.
Are you gonna keep talking?
Um, what do you mean?
Are you gonna like deafen and come back, or are you going to?
No,
Or should?
I think I should end stream.
Okay, I think I will end too then because I will not be able to keep talking without you here.
Okay.
I will end too.
Alrighty.
See you in a second.
Bye.
Bye bye. Okay. I gotta catch up on chat a little bit. Hey, I've never seen one Star Wars film. That's fair. I only saw 2 Star Wars films when I was 14. I had so many people try to get me to watch Star Wars and fail many times. There was one boy I dated in 9th grade who got me to watch 2 Star Wars films. A New Hope, which is the 4th episode, and The Empire Strikes Back, which is the 5th episode. I couldn't remember any of them. And then over the years, I've had many other people try to get me to watch it. And then one day, like 2 weeks ago, I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna watch Star Wars. I really want to watch it because I'm 19 years old and I want to watch it. Even if I hate the movies, I want to say that I have watched them all, just because, just to say I did watch them. And I watched them and I didn't hate it. I love them. And I'm really excited to watch more. I'm gonna watch them all. I'm just gonna put them off as long as possible. That's essentially what I did, TC. I said I was gonna watch them. I just put it off as long as possible, and now I watched them, and I don't regret it. It was really, really good. Gold stream in 2 weeks. Lightsaber stream in 2 weeks. Yeah, Gold, come over here in 2 weeks, and we'll stream. We will do a stream. With your lightsaber. However, I'm going to end my stream now. Thank you everyone for watching. TC, thank you for the follow and the sub. I appreciate it. I do not know why your follow did not show up. But thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Peas and TC and Gold, for watching. I appreciate it. I don't know when I'll stream again. Hopefully soon. Gold, we'll be doing a stream together with your lightsaber soon. Hopefully. Thank you everyone for watching. If it's daytime for you, I hope you had a good day. And if it's nighttime for you, I hope you had... Did I say it right? If it's daytime for you, I hope you have a good day. And if it's nighttime for you, I hope you had a good day. And I hope you have a good rest of your night. That's correct. Okay. I'm also going to raid Milo because I know Milo is live. Is Queen... Yeah, I'm gonna raid Milo. It's alright, my raid alerts just don't work, and it's so annoying, I feel ya. Yeah. Yep. We're gonna raid Milo. Okay, everyone. Bye.